All right, welcome back. In this episode, we're going to talk about how you are currently missing opportunities for growth and expansion in your business and your life because you are currently doing too much. That's right. You are spending way too much time in a state of doing, and manifestation and success actually happens when you are in a state of alignment, of being, of magnetism. So we're going to talk about how you are currently blocking opportunities for growth and expansion, and how you can move into a state of being that is going to help you magnetize everything you want and more. My name is Gianna Badot. I'm a one-on-one coach, certified hypnotherapist, guide, and meditation teacher. And every episode on here is dedicated to helping you break through the subconscious barriers that are currently holding you back and keeping you stuck so you can create a life and business that feels as good as it looks. And if you'd like more support past this episode, make sure you grab access to the free guide in the notes below, the Entrepreneur Wealth Code, and you can also grab access to the Rewired app. There's over 50 subconscious activations and meditations to help you break through the subconscious barriers in your mind that are currently holding you back and keeping you stuck so you can stress less and achieve more every single day. All right, let's dive on in. So, how are you currently missing opportunities for growth, for sales, for expansion in your business? Well, first and foremost, the number one reason why you are missing opportunities for growth and expansion in your business is because you are too lost in your head. You are too lost in all of the doing, all of the things you need to get done, all of the roles and hats that you're wearing, filling your schedule, filling your to-do list, that you're not tuned in, tapped in to your intuition. You are leading with your head and you are not leading with your heart. So have you ever felt like you are doing all of the things, but for some reason, you still don't feel like you're moving forward in the direction you want to be going? Or perhaps you feel like you're moving forward, but it doesn't feel fast enough, or it doesn't feel fulfilling enough. If that's the case, you are operating from a state of doing. Do, get. You are not in a state of alignment. You are not in a state of being. And the reason why this is so important is because when you are in an intuitive state of being, that's when you actually magnetize more clients. That is when you actually magnetize more opportunities, more partnerships, more sales. That's when you can actually get the clarity and ideas and creative energy to do the things that you know are going to help you get to your next level. But if you are currently blocked in a state of doing, then you are not going to be aligned with that energy of being. And the energy of being is an energy. It's a feeling in your body, and it's a feeling that you radiate to your clients, to your customers, through your content, through your emails you're writing, through literally everything that you are doing in your life and business. So this being energy is an intuitive energy. It is an energy that is highly magnetic in the sense that it is going to make you feel like the best you've ever felt when you are operating from this state of intuitive being. And it's a magnetic state in the sense that everyone around you is going to feel elevated and higher in your presence. Higher in the sense that that magnetic energy is going to raise the vibration of other people around you naturally without you needing to even do anything at all. You are in this elevated state, and so you are passing it along. It is highly magnetic, which means you're going to call in more of what you want. You're going to support your clients and the people you love naturally and automatically without needing to even really try. That's right. Your energy is going to do it for you because you are in this state of being. Now, what is a state of being? It's a state of natural relaxation and trust in yourself. There's no stress, There's no anxiety, there's no worry, there's no need to do to prove anything to yourself or to other people. It's an energy of trust. It's an energy of intuition. It's an energy of relaxation. Now, why is it so hard to operate your business and your life from this state of being? Well, the reason why it is so hard for you to operate your business and in your life from this state of being is because you have been programmed since you were a little kid to operate from a state of doing, to receive validation from what you do, to receive validation and completeness and wholeness from what you achieve. This is an inner child wound, to constantly feel like you're doing enough to feel enough. You're gaining validation and enoughness from what you do instead of who you are, instead of what you bring to the world around you, to the people around you. Now, this is a subconscious block. And the reason why this is a subconscious block is because your subconscious mind always wants to keep you safe. And because you've learned that you receive validation and fulfillment and worthiness from what you do and what you achieve all of the time, your subconscious mind makes sure that you are constantly doing because you feel safe when you are doing. You feel safe when you are constantly busy because that is where you receive your validation. That's where you learned to receive your validation from when you were a very little kid. You got a good grade, you were celebrated. You did well in sports, you were celebrated. That is how you learned to operate as a child. When I do well, I am celebrated. When I do well, I feel worthy. And because of that, now today, you are doing this to yourself. You are looking for your worthiness in everything you're doing instead of who you are, instead of the energy that you bring. So in an attempt to keep you safe, your subconscious mind makes sure that you are always doing, you are always busy, because that is the programming that you have in your subconscious, that you need to do. You need to go. You need to achieve to make sure that you feel whole and worthy on the inside. And so now you've brought that into your business from your childhood. And because of that, you are constantly filling your calendar, filling your schedule, busy, burnt out, stressed out, making sure you're always doing. And if you're not doing, then you're not working hard enough. And even when you're doing and achieving and accomplishing, you still don't feel whole. You still don't feel worthy. You still feel like you should be doing even more. You still feel like you are not doing enough. This is an inner child wound. It's a subconscious block. And to actually achieve more, to actually get ahead, it actually has nothing to do with what you are doing every day. Achieving more, getting to your next level, has to do with how you are, how you show up, the energy that you bring into what you do. So your energy actually comes first. The doing actually comes second. So when you are highly focused on your doing and achieving, you miss out on this creative energy that comes from being in this state of relaxed being. When you are in this state of relaxed being, you get ideas. You get creative forces that move through your body and move you into action. You receive new wisdom. You receive deeper clarity. You are able to see and spot opportunities that you were not able to see when you were too busy doing and achieving and getting things done in the name of hustle culture. To actually get ahead, it starts with the energy that you are bringing into your life and business every day, that you are bringing into your relationships every day, that you are bringing into your relationship with yourself. In fact, tapping into this deep state of relaxed being starts with your relationship with yourself, how you feel with yourself. So when you are in this state of doing, it's false gratification, it's false validation because it's never actually enough. But when you're in this state of being, you feel enough, you feel good, you feel proud, you feel content, you feel peaceful and relaxed. The ego drives that state of doing. Your intuition drives that state of being. It's two totally different energies. Are you leading with ego or are you leading with heart, with intuition? This is you leading with your brain versus you leading with your heart, with your soul, with your energy. So how to come home to the state of being starts with you being able to admit that maybe you do have some wounding that is causing you to constantly focus on what you're doing, not who you are, that you have some wounding that gains validation from what you do instead of who you are in the process of what you're doing every single day. Now, this is you leading from your head versus you leading from your heart. When you lead with heart, you are going to be more successful because you're in this state of trust. You trust success. You trust what's coming. You trust what you're doing. You trust your decisions. You trust the people around you. You trust the opportunities. You take risks. You say yes. When you are operating from your head, you're overthinking everything. You're second guessing everything. You don't trust what you're doing. You don't trust other people. The list goes on. And you know the difference because you've already experienced it. You know when you are leading with your head versus when you are leading with your heart, because when you're leading with your head, it doesn't feel good. When you're leading with your heart, when you're tuned in, tapped in to your intuitive self, it feels good. It feels aligned. You feel at peace. You feel at peace with who you are and what you're doing in the process of it all. Now, how do we rewire this block so that you can stop looking to gain validation from everything you're doing and start tapping into your state of being and gaining your intuitive sense that you're missing out of right now? Gaining that back and using it every day to help you propel forward, to help you reach your goals, to help you see opportunities that you're currently not seeing because you're too lost in your head. You're too focused on your to-do list. Now, how do we do this? You must rewire that subconscious wound that is making you addicted to doing, that is making you gain validation from doing, that is causing you to be burnt out, stressed out, and anxious all the time because you feel it is safe for you to constantly be stressed and burnt out because if you're not stressed and burnt out, then you must not be doing enough. There's programming in your subconscious that tells you you have to hustle, you have to stress, and you have to burn out to actually be doing enough. And if you're not, then you're not doing enough. And if you're not doing enough, then you don't deserve to feel worthy. You don't deserve to feel whole. Stillness is a threat to the ego. And so you must begin to train your subconscious to feel safe in stillness, to feel safe with feeling your energy, to feel safe with relaxation. That relaxation is actually your pathway to success. That relaxation is actually what is going to support you in moving the needle forward, that you can actually get 10 times more done when you're relaxed versus when you're stressed. Your work is going to be totally half-assed when you're stressed. When you're relaxed, you're going to put more energy into everything you're doing, and it's going to be higher quality. So your addiction to stress gives you a false validation. It gives you a false sense. So your addiction to stress is giving you a false sense of validation. It's not actually supporting you. It's not actually going to help you move the needle forward in your business and in your life. To actually move forward, into your next level, to actually expand, you must learn how to tap into these opportunities that you are currently not seeing right now. And you're not seeing them because you're not feeling in your body. You're too busy doing. You're leading with your head. You're not leading with your heart. And when you start leading with your heart, that's when you're actually going to be able to get ahead. And you're going to feel a lot better in the process of it all. So healing this wound around doing, and you have this wound because you likely saw your parents operate this way. You likely saw the adult figures that were around you growing up operate this way. You learned that this was the way you get ahead. You learned this is the way you get things done. So this is an unlearning and a rewiring of hardwired belief systems. This is you rewiring the programming around stress, around the doing, around achieving, so that you can actually get ahead. You can actually rise to higher levels than your parents did, than the adult figures in your life growing up did. You are utilizing programming from people in your life that likely have not gone the places that you want to go. You want to reach higher. You want to achieve more. So why would you want to operate from programming from people that have not gone where you want to go? Now, for all these years, you've done it unconsciously, but now that you're doing this work, you are actually realizing that the programming that is in your subconscious is actually not supportive to you. And the people that you grew up around, your parents, the adult figures around you, they didn't have malicious intent when they gave you this programming. It was just what they knew because it was the programming that was given to them. But that does not mean you need to keep it. You can break the cycle. You can be the one in your generational bloodline that operates and is successful from a state of being, not burnout. Being is an energy. It's a feeling of relaxation, of groundedness in your body. And yes, you can achieve more when you are grounded. You are going to have better ideas when you are grounded. You are going to get more done when you are grounded versus trying to achieve some insurmountable checklist of useless tasks. When you're grounded in your state of being, you're going to do things that actually move the needle forward versus small tasks that just keep you busy. They keep you busy and they keep you stuck. Busyness keeps you stuck. Grounded energy is what actually helps you propel forward into your next level. So if you're currently someone who is operating from a highly stressed state, you may be listening to this and thinking, well, I have so much to do and my life is so busy and I'm a parent. How do you expect me to operate from this relaxed state of being? Well, it's not that complicated. It takes literally like 5 minutes a day when you start your day to start in a grounded state. And when you start your day in a grounded state, that is how you are going to live out the rest of your day. And if shit hits the fan or something goes wrong, you'll be able to handle it and manage it from this grounded state versus a state of reaction, versus a state of stress. So yes, you do have time. No matter how many children you have, no matter how many businesses you have, you can fit this into your calendar so that you can actually start your day from this aligned state of being and relaxation and calm, grounded energy so that when shit hits the fan, like you're the grounding force in the room. You're not hitting the fan too. You're not losing your shit. You're not spiraling. You're not lashing out at people you love. You can actually stay grounded. You can actually lead from heart and be the calming force that solves the problem. Instead of making the problem worse because you're so stressed out, you were just waiting for something to go wrong so you could lose your shit. This is how you need to operate, especially if you have kids, because they are watching you. They are watching everything you do every minute you are around them. And if they see you lashing out, losing your shit, on edge all the time, not grounded, not calm, burnt out, you are programming them to operate in the exact same way. You are passing down the very same programming that you want to break to your children through the way you are operating. So your energy is the most important thing that you can bring into your life. Is your energy stressed, frazzled, anxious, burnt out, or is your energy calm and grounded? Ask yourself, in this moment, is my energy calm and grounded? If the answer is no, then you likely didn't start your day in this grounded state. If you start your day in a grounded state by closing your eyes for 5 to 10 minutes, listening to a rewired audio, which I've linked you over 50 subconscious meditations to help you rewire your subconscious and start your day from a grounded state, in the notes below. So make sure you grab access to that. When you start your day listening to those rewired audios, your day is going to be drastically different than if you started your day without listening to one of these audios, because you're going to start from a state of grounded energy. You're going to be wiring your subconscious for the day you want to have versus for the day that just happens to you. This is you taking charge of your day instead of letting the day take charge of you. You need to be in charge. This is part of leading with heart and operating from a state of relaxed being. So start your day with a rewired meditation linked in the notes below. There's over 50 of them to choose from so many different topics: confidence, self-love, money mindset, higher self, manifestation, you name it, there's a topic. So you can grab access to that in the notes below. And this is about you breaking cycles, breaking the habits that have kept you stuck in fight or flight, breaking the habits that are wreaking havoc on your nervous system, breaking the habits that are keeping you stressed and anxious 24/7 because you have so much to do all the time. This is you taking charge of the way you feel every day. And you can do this today, choosing to lead with heart, choosing to shift from a state of doing to a state of being, so that you're actually leading with heart and soul versus stress and anxiety and a to-do list. You're worthy of it. And you can start doing this today. It doesn't take long. It's you starting your day. Start your day grounded, start your day connected, and watch how the rest of your day begins to flow. And then you do this every day for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. And this becomes a habit. This becomes automatic because your subconscious loves repetition. So the more you repeat the same pattern, the more you repeat feeling the same feeling, the more it is going to become your natural way of being. So make sure you grab access to the meditations linked in the notes below and start leading with heart. Close your eyes right now and put your hand on your heart. Feel your heart beating. Feel your breath moving through your body. Just take a few breaths. Feeling what's real and present for you in this moment. Sometimes this is all it takes. Obviously, you want to do this multiple times throughout your day, especially if things are intense that day. But it's closing your eyes, it's connecting to your heart, it's connecting to your being. It's leading from a state of grounded energy so that you can be the grounded energy in your life and in your business, because when you're in that state of grounded energy, you are a magnet for everything you want and more. So make sure you grab access to the meditations in the notes below. Start doing this work, start connecting to your heart, start leading with your heart, and make sure you subscribe and you hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single episode along this incredible journey. And I'll see you next time.